maatiin nagaa jenne, waatiin nagaa jenne, warri nagaa jenne, biyyi nagaa jenne.
Gada sananin tumme, gada sananin mure, oda sanan jalati jalalan walimbule.
Here we come.
It's noon in Nairobi. This is the track that will lead the 𝗍𝗁𝗃 caravan from Nairobi to Addis Ababa. It's the flagship of the caravan. It is in its last hour of preparation, mechanical, sounds and branding. DJ Steve is in charge of the sound. Saeed is going to be the driver, but there is not much time remaining for us as the truck is running late for the flag-off at the Ethiopian embassy scheduled for 2 p.m, where a group of about 80 Kenyans embarking on this epic pilgrimage to Oromia, Ethiopia are waiting. The banners are yet to be printed in downtown Nairobi after some logistical delays, and we are running out of time. Calls are coming in and to the embassy and from Addis Ababa. Are we going to be ready for the flag-off?
Ndani, unajua ndani ilikuwa empty, ni naked, ni skeleton. Sasa nilitaka ikuwe iko na art. Ukiingia ndani unaweza kuona ni art.
There is tension at this graphics bureau in downtown Nairobi. A lot of last-minute changes on the images has meant a delay in the printing process. Shukri is the man in charge of the logistics of the 𝗍𝗁𝗃 caravan. He has not slept in the last 4 days since arriving from Addis Ababa, and is worried that we are running late.
Very much, 3 days. I didn't sleep 3 days. One day I slept, I spent at the workshop for the printing. Yesterday I slept at the vehicles workshop, the branding area. So it is exhausting.
I am in charge of the publicity and media relations of the 𝗍𝗁𝗃 caravan, but since we have to save time, I find myself giving a hand at the printing bureau and throughout the journey.
Guys, this is our last mistake to rush. Huh? We hope we don't have any other mistake now to delay our process.
So we are headed to Mlolongo, which is
heading to Mlolongo.
That's where the track is. We have limited time, maybe 30 minutes to be through everything. And we go back to the Ethiopian embassy at State House Avenue. Yeah, and we've already alerted people there, so they are waiting for us, the media, the participants, and everyone who wanted to see us off. We're stuck in the Nairobi CBD traffic jam, around 𝗍𝗍𝗧 now. But we are optimistic of making it. Yeah.
Through with the printing, we rushed to a garage in Mlolongo, some 22 kilometers on the outskirts of Nairobi, where the 𝗍𝗪𝗃 caravan truck awaits to be branded with sponsors' banners.
We are at the garage now, fixing the banners. Then hopefully we rush to the embassy. We are very late. Here you can enjoy the music now.
So what's next now?
Yes, now it's we are moving, heading to the embassy for the flag off.
It's been a hectic time.
Very hectic time. Hopefully we'll have a nice journey to rest off.
Okay.
With the beautiful views of all the way to Addis.
Done with the branding, we rush back to the Ethiopian embassy at the State House Avenue. We are lucky it's a Sunday, not much traffic along Mombasa Highway. The media, the pilgrims and the embassy staff had been waiting for our arrival. These are part of the Kenyan pilgrims embarking on this historic journey from Nairobi to Finfinne, Addis Ababa. Majority are from the Tana River County. They journeyed some 500 kilometers to reach Kenya capital Nairobi. They are from the Orma ethnic group, an Oromo sub-tribe that has been cut off from the rest of the Oromo and Oromia for close to 700 years. It's their first time to travel to Ethiopia and to the land where their ancestors came from centuries ago before settling at Tana River County at the Kenya coast. That is almost 2,050 kilometers from Addis Ababa. The caravan also includes Kenyan tourists invited by Visit Oromia. At exactly 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 𝗍𝗪𝗃 caravan leaves Nairobi for the historic 1,550 kilometer journey north. Today is Sunday and we have only 5 days on the road, and any hitch would mean the pilgrims will miss out on the 𝗍𝗪𝗃 festival, which is the main objective of this epic journey. There is excitement among the Kenya pilgrims as they embark on this epic journey. For the majority, it is their first time to travel to Ethiopia or even outside their country, Kenya. It's a journey that will take them 5 days on the road if all goes well. The bus carrying the pilgrims arrives in Isiolo town at 9:45 p.m. ahead of the logistic team and the truck. It's a stopover for a meal and communication with the logistics team led by Shukri, and confirmation on what next with the news of the truck breaking down reaching them. It's also time for the pilgrims to get to know each other more, as they are going to be on the road together for 5 days.
Tutamfuatilia tujue mahali atakuwa ili aweze kuingia Marsabit mapema. Kama yeye yuko na sisi na hiyo lori, hata sisi ikiingia haina test.
The logistics team arrives in Isiolo at 10:30 p.m. The news of the truck breaking down in 𝗬𝗲 has sent the team into a panic mode. We are forced to wait, hoping the mechanical problem will be solved this same night. But that was not to be. They're waiting for some good news from side. The truck driver went on and on, but nothing forthcoming.
This three color.
This three color.
Three color.
It's Boranas. Copper.
Copper, brass, and steel.
Copper, brass, and
they are
steel.
twisted. You put in the fire, then you twist together.
The delay means we have to spend the night in Isiolo. We have to check in to a local motel, something we had not planned, as plan A was to sleep in 𝗲𝗏 town, 260 kilometers north of Isiolo.
The plan was to sleep in 𝗧𝗵𝗲 or 𝗲𝗏, but then again that didn't happen. 𝗪𝗧 was just too tired, and I was also fatigued. It's been hectic just trying to make sure that this whole thing works out for everyone. Yeah, now waking up, the truck didn't manage to reach Isiolo for one reason. They had an accident just before Meru, which is roughly, I think, 50 kilometers from here. Too bad, but everyone is okay, and 𝗪𝗧 has had to rush to Meru just to ensure that the crew is okay, the driver side is okay, and to get spare parts. Yeah, and we'll see if we can manage to make it to 𝗲𝗏. You know. Anyway, we expected such challenges in this long trip. It's going to be a long trip. An estimate about 1,600 kilometers, and we are only beginning. And I can imagine that section, especially from Moyale all the way to Yabelo and Shashamane, it's going to be even more tough.
Isiolo is the gateway to North Kenya. It's a cosmopolitan town with a population of Boranas, Somalis, Samburu, Turkana, Rendile, and Meru. They live side by side, but the dominant language and ethnic group is the Borana and Afan Oromo. Trade and commerce booms in this county administrative capital. One more day delay means we will miss out on the 𝗓𝗏𝗃 festival. 𝗓𝗏𝗃 is scheduled for 2nd October and it's 26th September, meaning the caravan has less than 5 days to reach Addis Ababa.
It's like any adventure.
The truck driver Said is upbeat, ready for the road north towards Ethiopia after the braking system was fixed. Spare parts had to be ferried all the way from Nairobi to 𝗬𝗲, and this meant the caravan had to fall behind time. He prays nothing similar happens between Isiolo and Addis Ababa, as this would mean missing out on the 𝗓𝗏𝗃 festival rituals at Hora Finfine and Bishoftu, which is the purpose of this journey after all.
Asubuhi na mapema tutadamka tukielekea Moyale. Baada ya Moyale tutavuka ng'ambo ile nyingine, tutaendelea na safari hadi Finfine. Nakwambia inaitwa 𝗓𝗏𝗃.
He's optimistic that they will make it on time for the 𝗓𝗏𝗃 rituals in Addis Ababa and Bishoftu, but not all pilgrims share his sentiments. Behind the bus is the logistic team led by 𝗪𝗧. It's a chilly morning in Marsabit town, the administrative headquarters of the vast Marsabit County. At an altitude of 1,350 meters above sea level, Marsabit is a cold and green town surrounded by a dry and stony desert. Marsabit is home to Borana, Gabra, Burji and Rendile. The bus carrying the Kenyan pilgrims arrived ahead of the logistic team and the 𝗟𝗪𝗃 truck. The Kenyan pilgrims are now 1,028 kilometers away from Addis Ababa. It's breakfast time and also some time to anticipate what lies ahead.
Tuko 800 kilometers. From mahali tumetoka mpaka hapa tuko 800 kilometers. Or more. Ni zaidi kwanza. Si ndio? Hebu sababu Garseni hapa. Anzia Garseni mpaka 1200.
Lipa chapati yangu. Wapi pilipili? Wapi pipi yangu? Chupa. 700 sio?
700 plus 700.
Will they be able to make it on time for the 𝗟𝗪𝗃 festival? They ponder, concerned about the truck's earlier mechanical problems.
Atuambie saa hii wapi tunaenda? Historia hii bibi hapana. We must organize ourselves bwana. Gari wanajua kuna problem, mbona wanaenda naye?
Wanaenda naye.
Na hiyo gari ndio kila kitu.
Na ndio inasababisha kila ima kwa sababu tunafunika.
Hala watu walichezea bana. Lakini wakati Mungu unapanga ndio kwa waje tu. Lakini sasa gari bado kwa
hawa kufika Isiolo. Wenye walifika karibu Meru. Wenye walikuwa Isiolo ni kina Yasin.
Kina Yasin ndio wachasiana. ما في متكنا لا أورما أنا جت أورما إيه كانم ولته في الدنيا غريتة يا إيه متكن كأورما أرجوفه أسيا غير كبورنا هم بكا بيشو أرجوفه والبرنة والإنجمنة والإنبشنة هذا والإنجوزة سيقلته إيه كان إيه كل وقت تقولك شو كاني